Hey guys, it's Plazi here, and today we're going to be talking about this interesting old styled mouse that was made in 2018. This is the Logitech mx518 Legendary, and this is honestly, I think, the king of comfort for a mouse. Like, I have no complaints about this mouse at all whatsoever. I don't even give a shit about the scroll wheel here. This is like my opinion best mouse. Um, yeah. So basically, this mouse is like an original mouse from 2002 and 2005. Um, and like if you're like in your like late 20s or early 30s, and you played video games or you had this in your house, you probably recognize this shape. And it's still the exact same as the original. The only difference is it doesn't have a dented metal helmet texture. It has a better sensor, and the mouse feet glide across your mouse pad really well. Um, yeah, they glide really well. I find the clicks are really nice. The only thing I noticed was that my right click is easier to press than my left click. But honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm still playing really well with the mouse. So let's get into it. So this button here, this is to change your profiles between like different games if you want, or like you just want a different DPI from a certain game. This is your up and down on your DPI here. So up, down to raise your DPI or lower it, unless you have one profile like me. The scroll wheel has no texture. It's like the G302 and G303, which honestly I don't give a shit about. I like it. I actually prefer these kind of scroll wheels, if you want me to be honest. Um, these are the side buttons, mouse 4 and 5, and basically my thumb sits here on this groove, and if I want to touch it, then I'll move my thumb up and then move it back. But honestly, after getting this mouse, I didn't use the thumb buttons because it's so comfortable. There's no point in moving too much. And I find that this side here, you can't really put both fingers on it without being comfortable or like without being uncomfortable. So I decided to get near a 131. It took me a week to experiment. So originally I was doing a 131 grip, but I felt I didn't have as much stability as I would normally have. So I put my ring finger back on mouse 2, and then I put my ring finger resting straight across this like thick line right here on the outside, and then I just either held claw or palm and just had my thumb doing whatever I wanted to do to be comfortable. Uh, so let me just tell you what it has, if I can pull it up, because I actually forget what the fuck this shit has. So I think these are Omron's 20Ms here, and the Logitech mx518 comes with a Hero 16K sensor. I don't get why they need to have such a high DPI sensor, but honestly, I love the Hero sensors. They're so nice. It makes me feel so much more accurate. The mouse feet are like PTFE pretty much, but they're black, and you only get four. So one at the back here. There's one on this side, center around the sensor, and then at the top. Which honestly, you might think this mouse feet will make it feel unbalanced, but it feels perfectly fine. You could still do whatever the fuck you want, and there's gonna be no issues. I'm gonna bring this up for a little sound test for you guys. If I can fucking get the cable. Alright, I hope you guys heard at least like most of that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this mouse. The As you guys remember when I think it was the MM720, that's the name of it. I hated the glossy texture, but honestly, on this mouse, my fingers don't slide off anywhere because of the matte coating around the mouse, which is like rubber or something. It's like a plastic rubber, and yeah, my fingers just stick really well to it. And then at the top, it's glossy, which my fingers can slide, but they actually don't slide that much unless my fingertips sweat. But otherwise than that, it's fine. I think my like the only complaint I have is the cable, but this was made in 2018 and is better than the G502 cables. It's just a thin piece of rubber that's really shit, extremely shit. Um, yeah, but I prefer this over my G703, but I'm gonna use the G703 anyways for the wireless because I hate cables so fucking much. I can move more freely. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And it's your boy, Pluzzy.